Okay, hey everyone. This is Laurie's lessons, and we are going to do a training tonight. This one is the power of positive attitude and self-motivation. So I'm going to go through a few topics here and to let you explain a little bit more of why you should have a positive attitude, why you should have that self-motivation. So one thing you want to do is you want to challenge negativity, right? So anytime you catch yourself, you fall into that negative self-talk, instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, just reframe it in your mind, reframe it, that situation, to a more positive outlook. So think about what could go right. What if it worked? What if it can go great, right? So just reframe it, just choose to think that positive thought, right? So I have a book called out that's a best-selling book called We All Have Choices. And exactly that. You have a choice on how your brain to think. So just think of that positive thought. And then the next one I'm going to do is gratitude practice. So keep a gratitude journal. If you don't have it yet, we have one of these too. Gratitude Girls Journal. It's a 100-day challenge. I challenge anybody to do it, but keep a gratitude journal. Write down a few things that you're thankful for each and every day. This could be anything from big achievements to even a nice cup of coffee. Just focus on the good things that trains your brain to seek out the positive. So the more you practice it, the easier it is and easier it becomes, right? So our natural fleshly state of mind or way to be is to automatically gravitate to the negative. So that's why you want to focus on the positive. So one thing that we talk about, that we train in this book, that's different from any other gratitude journal out there, is we tell you to write down 5 things each day. So in the book, there's Bible verses, there's also lots of quotes, and every day you write down 5 things that you're grateful and thankful for that happened that day. So like I said, it could be you had a nice cup of coffee this morning. That's a simple thing, but it's something to focus on. But when you think that way, then you attract the different nice kind of vibrations into your life that helps you to focus on and attract more and learn how to focus more on the positive. And then the next one I have for you is positive affirmations. And so this is one thing that years ago I struggled with. And because I always thought, like, if you positive affirmation, like if you say, I am a millionaire, well, if you're not there yet, then that's lying and that's wrong, right? And so, but then I counseled with a pastor one day that said, the Bible says, think on things as if ye have received them, and ask God for things you want, right? And ask them as if you've already received them. So that's like the same thing, right? So repeating those positive affirmations can be a very powerful tool. And choose statements that resonate with you, like I am capable, or I will achieve my goals. Or say it with a date. I am achieving this by this date. Say it with conviction. That helps to boost your self-belief, even when you do it, especially the more you do it every day, over and over. Zig Ziglar, who I have saw on stage several times in my life, and so thankful, and have every one of his books. He always talked about, like, saying them in the morning in the mirror and saying them to yourself like you're talking to another person. And he has this whole list of things to say, and it's just so great. And if you read it, it is so great. And I'd be happy to send that to you. Reach out to me and I'll send you what the little thing that he used to give out at different events. But the next one, so, is focus on your progress, not perfection, right? So everyone has different different progresses, right? You might have some setbacks. You might have a small win, right? Not the one that you were looking for. So don't get discouraged about those setbacks, and still always celebrate your small wins, right? Focus on the progress that you're making. Remember, every step forward is a step in the right direction. Like for me and my direct sales business, my goal was to sign up 5 people last month, and I signed up 3, right? It's so what? I mean, still, yes, I wanted to sign up more, and my goal is even more this month, but still celebrate those small wins. Don't just criticize yourself because you didn't get to where you wanted, right? Celebrate those small wins. And then lastly, surround yourself with positivity. So spend time with people who uplift you and who encourage you. Limit your exposure to negativity. Now, we all know that sometimes you have to be around negativity, whether it is with family members or friends or coworkers that you can't get away from, right? But seek out inspiration from those who radiate a positive attitude, and try to limit your exposure to negativity. Try to surround yourself with more positive and uplifting people. So I hope those things helped you tonight, and thanks for tuning in for us, and we will see you next week. Thanks so much. Have a great night.